If your swing feels inconsistent and you can't figure out why, this video is for you. The problem usually occurs in the first 12 inches of your takeaway. This lesson covers how you can initiate your swing to set you on the path of the least amount of manipulation throughout. Featured in this lesson is Belafonte's. She came in with the exact same problem. We fixed her grip and wrist hinge in a single session. 3 days after her lesson, she won a big junior tournament. This is the same lesson you're about to get right now. So if you've been battling inconsistency that you can't explain, stay with me here, because what changed things for Bella could absolutely change things for you.
Dang. All right, so let's talk about this for a second here. We had our first lesson how long ago?
A week ago, maybe.
Literally, like, what was it, like a week and a half ago or something like that? You come out here, we spent not a very long time. And then you had a tournament 2 days later, correct?
Yeah.
And what'd you do in that tournament?
Played some good golf and won.
Yeah, you did. You won. I love it. I love it. I was pumped. What do you shoot?
I shot first day, I shot +1.
Okay.
Then second day, -1. Third day, -1. Third day, even. Yeah.
So it was a par 72?
Yeah.
So 73, 70, 71.
Yeah.
Our game plan today, we're going to maintain the setup, make sure that the grip's good, because that promotes a square club face. I'm going to really teach you today how to take the golf club away correctly and really set the club correctly, meaning the appropriate amount of wrist hinge and in the right direction. And then we're really going to work today on that covering move of getting your upper body more on top of your left leg, which is going to help the low point move forward, and you're going to compress it more.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys should all come over and see this though, because this is going to be fun. So this is obviously on the right was our first one. Okay, way in there, right? Now look at this, look at this. Here, way less. See that? Club face still a little shut. That's I'm gonna fix that for you today, okay? But way better. Now look at, still a better position up to the top. Here it got a little bit lost behind you, a little longer. See how it's more across the line?
Yeah.
This one drops way underneath that right forearm right here, and the club gets stuck inside. Look at this one, guys. See how it's more on that right forearm?
Yeah.
Look how it's coming down the forearm. Look at the difference at the same spot right here. I thought this was a monster change right here. I'm gonna go to the exact same frame. Look at that.
Yeah.
You know, you can see so the path is gonna be a lot straighter through impact right here, as this one is well out to the right. Look at that club. Big thing we talked about previously. We talked about your grip. Okay, so I'm gonna do a recap on that. I have the Momentous out. I love this thing because it has the mold of the grip. And the biggest thing for you was that crease right here between your index finger and thumb. It's not gonna just help you, it's gonna help a lot of our viewers as well. What happens? We get that hand underneath, that club gets inside with that really shut takeaway, and then we were just stuck from underneath, swinging out to the right. And then what happened was you either were dependent upon the big old sweeping draw, the good ones that you really get through, they overturn, or if the face happens to stay square to that path, you just push it out right.
Yeah.
So we fixed the grip. We got the right hand much more on top with this crease here pointed, and this is the checkpoint I gave you, pointed more up between the V of your forearms, okay? The minute that crease points underneath that forearm, like that, exactly, the face gets shut. Let's talk about why the face gets shut. Hands under, guess what? Club can't go any more this way, so what happens? The club face ends up going like that because the hand can't rotate that way. It ends up going on top, so the face gets shut, and then it's really hard to hold on to that golf club. What people do to hold on is they back that upper body up out of it to try to hold on, and that drops the club underneath the path this way, swinging out to the right, which we were doing.
Yep.
So the nice thing about the grip, it was like a domino effect. The grip was better. Well, the takeaway got better, which we're going to talk about today. The takeaway got better, and you got a feeling that you could do what? Like you actually could swing left.
Left.
The takeaway. I'm going to give you an idea of exactly what we need to feel here. This is the line of your feet, okay? And this is the train track of your hands in your backswing. So your hands are going to go right down this line. That's the direction your hands should travel, right to your right pocket. Okay, now this is a cool little drill here. If you were, I'll slide this right in here. If this was the ball where you were hitting right here, I do a 45-degree angle. Now, that 45-degree angle right here is just, if your body wasn't turning and you were just hinging, this is the direction of your hinge. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Now combine it with a turn. See where that club is? See how it's like right down the line of your feet right there? And the club's already up at the level of your hands, and in your case, a little higher here, before your club's down here and back here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this feeling here is what you need to memorize today. So just try to feel like you're hinging it in that direction at 45 degrees as you turn. Yes, so there you go. You feel that? Now blend it with the turn. Make sure that your shoulders and hands go together. One feeling. There you go. Awesome.
I think one of the biggest keys in my swing is making sure that the club stays in front of my body on the way back. So anytime, if I keep the club in front of me here, that just makes the rest of the swing a lot easier. Sometimes if the club gets behind me early, then it makes it more difficult, and the club has to travel a lot further to get back to the ball. So for me, what's really simple, I just try to keep the club in front of me, and then from there it works up on the right plane, and then it makes the downswing easier. So it's a very simple thought, but one that I think is really important for me, and probably important for a lot of people. I think
this is a station that shows you what your hand path should be. It's a station that shows you the direction your hinge should be. And guess what? It also shows you how much hinge is happening in your takeaway. So what's really beautiful about the way this is set up, I can sit here and understand this feeling. Guess what it does, guys? It flattens my lead wrist also. And here I go. I blend that with a turn, and there's the position right there that puts that club right down the line. So I'm gonna let you hop in here for a second. Let's rehearse it a couple more times. So it's gonna feel like this is just creasing as you turn, okay? Yes. What creates that 45-degree angle? Well, it's really my left shoulder pushing down on the handle a little bit. So when you watch this, if I push down into like the heel pad of my hand as I turn, look how it pops the club up. See that? Watch what happens if I don't push down. See that? Watch what happens when I push down. See that?
Yeah.
The trigger finger on the right hand. Now that it's not under here, it's right here. You can actually feel that trigger finger help the club up as well. So I really feel like two things, like I'm pushing down and pulling up, and it's like against each other. And that, look at what it does. See how it locks in, guys? Okay, try that. Let's get a couple of those. So ready? Go back to that takeaway again. Just a little more hinge. Do you feel that?
Okay.
Now you can really drive down into it. Oh my gosh. That might have been the best swing you ever made right there. It was right on plane. You moved right through it perfectly. I thought that was so much better. A lot of poor Zach golfers have heard this one. Ready for this? 10 and 10. If perfect is this, if a perfect takeaway is the golf club parallel to the ground when it's down the line of your feet. So it's parallel to the ground, right down the line of your feet. For somebody who's 10 degrees low and 10 degrees behind, what do they need to feel? 10 degrees out, 10 degrees up.
Yeah.
That's the 10 and 10. Boom, boom.
Okay.
So what I mean by that is, why not practice it right there? Because by the time you turn, where's it going to go?
Yeah.
Right back down the line. Club across the chest. Club face matching spine angle. Called the merry-go-round drill. Ready for this? When my left pocket goes back, my right shoulder goes through. And look at where I am, right up against the inside of my lead foot. In the swing, I turn from instep to instep. Okay, so in my backswing, it's right here. In my downswing, it's right here. You get a little bit back here, and I'd love to see that right shoulder more through the ball towards the target through impact. And what that does, from this perspective, guys, it takes the club and keeps it moving down the plane, very direct to the ball. My dad would always give me visuals. I'm going to share them with you. Like the club is in a little metal washer right here. That little metal washer is like one of those little metal things that holds the club. Watch this, like this. Boom. See how it never changes the plane? Yours would go this way. Watch. That way.
Yeah.
Mine would have a more direct angle of attack. Well, guess what? That's how the body rotates. Ready? Watch the body. Watch the body here. Right?
Yeah.
And that's why I keep telling you to feel like you're going more left this way, because what it does, it gets that club traveling down the plane, okay? So put the club across your chest real quick like I had it with the face matching Your spine angle way out here. Ready?
Okay.
Pushing from the inside. Hold that club there. Pushing from the inside of that foot to open your hips. Have that right shoulder fire that club right into my hand right there. Exactly. You feel that?
Yeah.
Now watch. If I put the club down here, take the grip. Go ahead and grip it. That feeling of being here is where you need to feel more, okay? That's the opposite of the
under and...
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it, okay? So
Okay.
this I want you to know there's a feeling there that you can have. We got this. Keep the club hinging. Keep the upper body going around your left leg. Oh, unbelievable swing right there. Some little more hinge up and out. There you go. That's what I like to see. I mean, the swing already is just like night and day. I've got a question for you. And I bet this is a question that a lot of our viewers have. Our viewers are probably thinking, wait, this girl goes out there and makes this change and executes it and shoots 73, 70, 71 and wins the tournament just a day later. What's your advice to our viewer of how to commit and how to translate a lesson into competitive play? What did you do?
I really liked how I was hitting the ball in the lesson, and I was like, it was a significant difference. So I was like, I'd rather go out, even if I shoot a really high score, I don't care. I'd rather just like attack the ball how I would like to rather than trust the
I
process.
love that answer.
Yeah.
You're a good player. You already were a great player. You came in and you felt something different.
Yeah.
That feeling, that was a feeling.
Yeah.
More so than it was. And you understood it. You understood the intellectual part of the angles and how they matched up. Face shut, I was swinging right.
Yeah.
Face more open, now I got to swing more left. Just to be neutral. It was a feeling. And I didn't prompt that answer at all, by the way. That was all Bella right there. And I've said this a lot on this channel. Thoughts, even if they're the right ones, can be speed bumps to success.
Yeah.
Okay? Your job is to take a lesson, understand what's happening, create a feeling. That rehearsal creates a feeling. That rehearsal gets you out of your own way and allows you to go out there and just chase a feeling all day. Because I can chase a feeling much more than I can chase thoughts.
Yeah.
Guys, don't take it inside is not a great thought.
Yeah.
You know, take it back at the 45-degree angle is not a great thought.
Yeah.
But it's a thought that translates into a feel. And once I do this a couple times, I can go, oh wait, okay, hold on. I got that. There's the 45. I'm going to blend it with a turn. There it is.
Yeah.
I could do a couple of those before I pull the trigger. All right, you know what? I'm just going to feel that. There it is again. All right, now I'm ready. You know?
Yeah.
And it's just, and that's playable.
Yeah.
That's playable right there. Remember, a little downward pressure with that left hand and use that trigger finger to help that club up. There you go. Why don't you just go that slow and guarantee that you do it and then just keep going and hit it?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Oh, like that? That was actually it right there, by the way. You did so much better on that one. So proud of you.
Thank you so
Nice job.
much.
Hey, good job.
Thank
Here
you.
we are at the beautiful Fairmont Grand Del Mar and the Grand Golf Club, the home of Porzak Golf, where golf is not just considered a sport, it's a lifestyle.
The Porzak Golf membership will take you on an immersive journey that blends performance, lifestyle, and the spirit of the game like never before.
This membership is geared towards helping you play the best golf of your life and enjoy the greatest game ever played. For more information on what your membership includes, click the link below.